And this is Outnumbered. I'm Andrea Tanteros here today. Harris Faulkner, Sandra Smith, Jedediah Bila, and today we're glad to have you today because you've run for office before.
In another life, yes.
And it's very exciting for Republicans. You ran as a Republican because we have fresh new poll numbers out that could point to a takeover of the Senate in just a few months.
So I didn't know that about you, by the way. I knew about your military background, but
it was brief but spirited.
It was your political.
Brief but spirited, yes.
Your political
That's how I like to put it.
Yeah, well, that's you.
We'll see.
You're spirited.
That's right.
So yeah, definitely.
Let's channel that spirit right now to those polls. Americans fed up and
Sunday told me I was wrong, that the economy would be at the forefront of the midterm elections. And let me tell you something, with the pressing things in this poll before I hand it over.
To keep their pay low in general, because it's a lot easier to cut your hours when you're less than 40. They can't miss you as much.
They cited the border and a failure to enforce our immigration.
Keep troops there after this main withdrawal.
Well, Iraq is a pretty good term. Ability of an army to fight and sustain is its ability to feed its troops, project its troops. That's what this guy was.
There past this main withdrawal. Are you suggesting then that
when you said Maoist, because that takes us right back to kind of the vision fire, the highest ranking military leader killed in a war zone since Vietnam. I mean, that was such a huge loss. And it really does inform us about the potential, if we don't leave some kind of structure behind with our own military, how dangerous it's going to be for anybody left behind. Look at Iraq.
What's the goal?
Yeah.
But I have to ask perspective, how do politicians navigate this? Because when you poll Americans,
I'm told that a senior military official is telling Fox News that a flight, because we're talking about this, with the remains of Major General.
I wanted to bring in an excerpt from
Democracy. We don't have a whole lot of friendly dictators in the region anymore. But you've got
Here's a question of what is the goal now if you stay there?
You want a proxy force that can fight the
cells from getting it. Look, the situation is
this experimental treatment, as I've been reading, there aren't that many doses of it. So, I mean, I'm not sure what the work is being done behind the scenes, but the World Health Organization, as I said,
civilian casualties. Ultimately, this comes down to
organization. You have a former president saying they're a legitimate political
health. It's about they have a right to know what's in there.
He's got Campbell soup.